High five! I'm Scott Hanson, and this is your Week 5 edition of the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Lots to get you caught up on. We'll start down in the Bayou. The Saints at home to take on the New York Giants. And it's the rookie out of Ole Miss, Jackson Dart. Hey, this NFL thing is not so difficult apparently. One of 3 touchdown passes for him in the ballgame. The Giants continue to have enough. They make it 5 straight wins to start the new year. From there, it's on to Cincinnati. Checking in on the Bengals, they're hosting the Detroit Lions. And this is the versatile Curtis Samuel. It's fired deep downfield. He's right there to secure it. The Bengals move to 4-1, looking good as they get the win here. Lastly, let's head to Buffalo. The Bills hosting the New England Patriots. And this is Ramondre Stevenson. He's going to find a crease and take it 13 yards to the end zone. The Patriots move to 3-2 as they get back above 500 with the victory. And that's a wrap for this week. For all the hardworking men and women in the studio, Scott Hanson saying goodnight. We'll see you again next week, right here.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
We're situated about 8 miles west of New York City at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Tonight we kick off Week 6 with a great Thursday night matchup, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the New York Giants. Alongside my partner Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, you take a look at this Giants ball club. They're off to a terrific start, unbeaten at 5-0 through the first month and change.
And you can hang a lot of this early success on their defense, too. They're the tone setters for these guys, and the entire team feeds off of what they do.
Meanwhile, for our Viz score, 7-0. They'll start with a run by Tracy. Simply not much more you can ask out of your running back. Over 100 yards and the 3 touchdowns.
And for an old coot like me, I loved it because he did it on game. That's what I like to see.
Hold on. An old coot?
Coot, C-O-O-T.
All right, I'll look that up later. Right back to Tracy. Able to push his way through. He'll get 15 and a Giants first down. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory.
That runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
Tracy going to get it on first down. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Giants, first down.
Was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
And they didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage and hit clearing space.
And he'll be out of bounds as winners of 5 in a row.
And this team is absolutely playing their best football right now. This is the best that we've seen them play in a long time, partner. Sky's the limit as far as they're concerned. Their confidence really soaring.
And he'll be a little shy of the 20.
That's good for our Giants.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready to roll for the 2nd and 10. Straight ahead, here's Tracy. And he'll manage to break.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Brooks. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick it.
Really difficult.
This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard.
Let's go now.
Throwing his dart. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Perhaps they overthought this was selection.
So the Giants now are going to turn it over to their field goal unit. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And they are on the board, but Giants still trailing. It's 7-3.
So both teams come away with Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
But ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry opponent deal with that.
Brings up second.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd and 9. To throw is Dart. He'll get this into the hands of the rookie from Texas.
Simple drag route here, lined up their partner because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
3rd down, here's Tracy. Calling no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
To this play, let's look back as this game progresses and see if this is one of the key plays in the game, even though it occurred early.
Dart to throw on 4th down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. Our score. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Open man, that's Malik Neighbors. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
On to give, it's Tracy. Oh, some strong running. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 62 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. Perfect execution on that inside handoff, and then a little will, a little brute strength to move forward after the contact.
What do we call that? Bounce off of it and keep moving? Just what you said. Brute strength, force of will.
Off the bootleg, it's Dart. And that is incomplete. Just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact.
A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Giants will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Charles, every time that he makes one of these plays, I think the front office, they get a bigger and bigger collective smile because they feel more confident that they have found their guy, their future at quarterback.
And they should feel that way. It's obvious he's a big part of why they have such a good record this season. You're right about the bright future as well.
Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is going to be stopped. And Carter working his way back behind the line of scrimmage and dropping him for a loss. Dart. That is caught. It's Xavier Hutchinson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He was held without a catch.
Needs to maybe kick him into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
They'll hand it to Tracy. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. They'll go again with Tracy. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two. Another 1st down.
Giants 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Here's Dart. Complete. It's Johnson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
To throw now, Dart. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. Malik Neighbors from 17 yards out. And the Giants take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife. At this point, just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. On the run is Tracy. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 110 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ballgame. No doubt those are the types of carries. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. That one taken in by Neighbors. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. From the 41, here's a 2nd and 5. On play action, here's Dart. That's complete. It's Neighbors. And he has another. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Dart. Throwing middle, and it's complete.
The receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. To the air again, Dart. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And into the 7. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Throwing, Dart. He's got some room to operate. Touchdown! A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Giants will add to their fourth quarter lead. They have to love seeing that from their young quarterback here in the fourth quarter, able to further that lead with a touchdown pass.
He didn't go turtle, did he? And you know what I mean by that. I had an old coach used to say all the time, hey, when we have a lead late, don't just tuck in and try and ride it out. Go out and play and extend the lead. And that's what he did.
At this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Now he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the side. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Here's Tracy. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. 2nd and 5. A play fake, and now it's Dart. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but
Felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
back to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. They'll try and run for it. And he is going to have a new yard line. And they'll take a knee as the clock. So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. And you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean game, no turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now because defenses have put such an emphasis on taking the ball away. Well, what we saw here was offenses spending their time saying, look, you know they're coming for it. Ball security is paramount. So they worked on that, not just a week of practice, but I'm sure all during training camp. Make sure when you have it, tuck it away because danger lurks everywhere you turn.
So for the Giants, they remain as hot as anyone, 6-0 now through the first month and a half. And now they'll get the weekend off as they get a little extra time to prepare to face the Denver Broncos. Meanwhile, for the Eagles, the loss here will move them back to 500 at 3-3. And they'll be off to Minneapolis next week for a look at new U.S.